How's it going, my Thunder of Dragons, and welcome back to Factorio. This is the beginning of a new playthrough. This has basically one focused around Omnifactory, or not Omnifactory, sorry, Omnite and Omnite processing. We also have Factorio in here, as well as a few quality of life stuff as well. Better efficiency in smelting, more stack sizes, a massive inventory size, which I know we're going to need, and that's about it. So for now, let's get started on clearing out this area here so we can start getting some iron production up and running. Iron and copper as well as coal is my goal for today's video. Hopefully, shouldn't take us too long, and I'll know exactly what I'm doing when it happens. But odds are I won't. Let's be real. But either way, we will do it. Really should upgrade my my mining speed, if I'm honest. But that's what we have this here for. This is the RPG system. You level up, and you level up by doing pretty much anything, and then you can upgrade any of these abilities. Easy as you like. It's this wood out of here. So basically what Omnium does, which is this giant purple ore, is it can be made much like Tiberium, if any of you have played Tiberium, or used the Tiberium mod, I mean. It can be transformed into literally any single resource in the game. And that extends not only to ores, but to liquids as well. You can make water, you can make wood, you can make oil. You can make whatever you need to do in order to get it done. And Factorio is the mod that gives us all of these things here. These damaged ship assemblers, this damaged ship research computer, and the damaged ship reactor. These do not give us much power at all, and this does not really do much of anything in terms of research speed. I think it's worse than your basic lab you get, but it's a good start. Same for these assemblers. Everything is slower than the basic stuff that you would craft, but it's good for if you don't have enough resources to start out with. So first off, like I said, we're just going to keep on clearing this out. No, I said keep clearing this. No. It's fine. It doesn't want to get cleared out, but it is what it is. Once we actually get some basic stuff, basic assemblers, basic research, basic power, we're going to no longer need any of this. The only downside is that you cannot replace these when you pick them up. But again, once we get to the major stuff, that will not be a problem at all, because honestly, we won't even need these. So let's keep on doing this. Get a nice open area for the start of our factory. Again, not going to be nothing too fancy yet, but something that will start us off with a steady supply of resources. That is the plan. Keep on getting rid of this stuff. May have to clear out these trees too at some point, but I think that can be something that can wait, at least for now. Alright. Now the way you get ore in this game is a lot different to the base game. Like I said, all of this Omnium can be turned into any of the base resources that you have in the game, including modded versions if they are compatible. Which I think Angel Bob's is compatible, maybe Pi add-on, Pi mods if you get the right configuration. I think I've done it once before, but I forget exactly how I did it. I just basically enabled some mods and then saw what happened. And if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, I disabled it. It is what it is. But I know I've used it on Pi mods before. Space exploration, however, it will not work on. Let's get this little this little cluster of rock out of the way, and then we can start. Alrighty, there we go. And now, as you can see, ooh, I forgot we had a shelter thanks to Factorio. We'll just put that right there for now. This is like a save state. You just get in here, and it also acts as a storage. But anyway, back to it. You start out with a burner Omni-Tractor and a Sentinel. Ooh, I don't remember a Sentinel. But that's fine. The burner Omni-Tractor uses coal or fuel. Oh, there we go. And actually, I'm playing so much DayZ, I forgot it. Or 7 Days to Die, I forgot exactly how the controls for this. But it is what it is. Alright. So we go in here, and then we need to start out with initial ore Omni-Traction, or initial iron ore. And as you can see, it uses Omnite. And we already have some Omnites, so we're going to put some coal in here. Actually, we're going to put a little bit of coal. Don't want to put the entire thing. Then put some Omnite there. And should probably get these burner mining drills up and running as well. So what we're going to do is a pretty simple thing I learned from a friend. I actually learned this fairly recently, and I'm a bit ashamed of it. But it is what it is. So let's get a solid amount of 5 to start out with. And for those of you who don't know about this technique, which, let's be honest, I'm fairly certain lots of people do. But for those that don't, if you put 2 burner drills or any drills right next to each other, with each arrow pointing toward the other, it creates an infinite loop. And the best part about Omnite is that you can burn it like coal. It's not very efficient, but it works. Because we put the Omnite in this drill, it feeds it into this drill, which starts up, and then it'll just keep on going back and forth. Eventually, like, see that? It's starting to produce more Omnite, and it'll just keep doing this over and over and over. This is a good way to start out getting a small amount of Omnite, but it's enough to get you on your feet. There's also a way to infinitely make wood by using Omnifused wood, and I'll set that up once we have a way to do it. And crushing this Omnite is giving us both iron ore and crushed stone. The crushed stone can be used to make stone, which can obviously be used to make bricks and all of that. And iron ore, well, we all know what iron ore is used for. So let's just get one more. There we go. Let's take this stone furnace, place it down right there. And I want you to be making iron plate. Why it's already rusty when it just came out, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. We already have quite a bit of iron, so instead, I'm gonna make some copper here, just so we can get that started. Excuse me. It's disgusting. For now, actually, what am I doing? We can just go in here, grab a little bit of that Omnite, chuck it in there, and boom. Efficient smelting is giving me, I think, a whole crap ton for only one piece of ore. And this is great for starting out. You may say that it's broken, but trust me, with this mod pack setup, you're going to need a lot of iron. So it sort of evens out. You'll see what I mean later. And I think it also uses double the amount of resources in order to make that much. So it kind of balances out in that way as well. And let's take that Omnite, leave that there. And I want you to keep on making some more copper. And in the meantime, we should be able to, hopefully anyways, aha, mining depot. These are the overpowered versions of it. I'm not even going to front with you. This is incredibly overpowered and I love it. These mining depots render these completely useless. Because you can mine pretty much Immersite Cave. That's new. You can mine any of these ores that you see, but right now, these are all going to be pretty much useless. Because they're going to be nowhere in this pack at all. What we want to focus on right now is Omnite. Just normal Omnite. Then we put the mining drones in there, and off they go to work. It doesn't require power, it doesn't require fuel, and these will just keep on going. Lord, that's loud. Hang on a second. Sounds. Let's turn the walking sound down a bit. Game effects down. And let's see how that works. That's better. So, as you can see, we are getting a large amount of Omnites. And we are going to need these. So, let's go ahead and chuck that there. Do we have access to mini loaders? We have access to chutes for now. That's fine. What we're going to do is take these chutes like that. Get rid of these. These are pretty much useless now. And these will be taking off the Omnites. And then I'll be having these be split. Somehow. Am I able to make splitters? I am not. Okay. But am I able to... Well, actually, what I guess what I could do is this. Let's see here. Okay. Let's make a couple of these. And since these are burner drills, they're going to take the Omnite directly from the mining depot, put it into themselves, and start feeding it into here. And for now, we're going to put that automation tech card in there. And we should probably get to work making the infinite wood. But I think we need to research that first. Yes, with the automation core. So we're going to start that. And for this, we need more wood. So let's go mine some wood. That's going to be giving us omnifused wood, which we will have to turn into normal wood, but I believe we get a net positive by doing so. Yeah, we're going to have to turn it into omnifused wood. Or normal wood, rather. Let's put the normal wood. Then we take this omnifused wood and put it in there. It takes 6 and it gives us 8. So we do have a net positive of 2. And we can turn this wood back into omnifused wood for as well a net positive, and that'll just keep on going. So that's how we make it infinitely. But for now, we're going to use what we have to make these basic tech cards. Chuck that in there, and off it goes. That's going to take a while, but that's fine. We need stone. We can make stone. Because using crushed stone, we're able to make stone. There we go. And I guess they patched that exploit. That's good. You used to be able to infinitely make like dozens of stacks of stone just from stone itself. Like you were able to duplicate it. Seems they patched that, which I actually approve of. So for now, we're going to make some stone by putting the rest of that stone in there, and boom. Stone bricks are being made. We'll start with a good 1,000, and then we will stop for now. We'll switch it back over to making copper, so we can get some more copper, and there we go. That's good. want you to start making copper again. Oh, excuse me. I'm a bit under the weather. Some weird cold, or like some coughing bug. I don't know what the reason of it is. And I'm recording a video. Because I have nothing else to do. And because I've been neglecting my channel. But we don't need to talk about that. Let's let that finish. And using this, we should be able to get a decent start. Alright. We have copper now. Get some more burner labs. Wait for this dude to leave. And boom. There we go. Now using this. Yep. Just keep on making these. And these will load Omnite directly into it. And then we can have these going there. These will take Omnite out of the main system, put it into themselves, and it will keep on this running. Keep on this. It will keep both of these running. I can English, I promise. And boom, there we are. So now we have basic automation, so we can start making automation tech cards. And that is something we're definitely going to need to do, and we're going to need 50 more of these automation tech cards, but that's fine. Do we have access to an Omniflog? Okay, so we need Omnisium. Ooh. I forgot we're able to make electric stone furnaces. So we're going to go down here and chuck these right around the reactor, and then we can take this medium power pole and power all of these. Shoot. There we go. Now everything is powered, and we can have this one making Omnisium, which is Omnite in crushed stone, or just straight up 25. But if I do this, it gives us 5, so we're going to go with that. Let's turn on Alt View so I can see what we're doing here. And we should still have some crushed stone. We don't, but that's fine. We can just grab what we have there, and let's have you make iron ore, because that's what we need. That'll give us the crushed stone we need. We have enough Omnisium, or Omnite, sorry, to make all the Omnisium we need. We're going to let that go for a bit. And let's try to wait until 32 here. Or 36, my bad. I forgot how to do math. I'm tired. Alright, there we go. And let's head on down here. I'm not sure if this is affected. It is not affected by efficient smelting, but that's fine. And now we wait. We wait for the Omnisium. There are a lot of basic resources we are going to need to automate in this pack, especially with Omnite. But as we get further into the pack, it will become easier to do so. For now, we're just trying to get a simple storage set up. Or not simple storage, like a simple supply of the stuff we need. Alright, so it takes quite a bit of crushed stone. But again, that's fine. Is this enough to give us what we need? No. We need 8. Okay. Let's grab the rest of this crushed stone. And ba-boom. Low power, yep. See what I mean? it's only produced this little reactor here. There's only one thing being powered by it, and it's only giving us half the power we need. So these things are really not worth much of anything, which is why we need to start getting normal stuff set up very quickly too. So while that's doing its thing, let's see if we can actually start getting some basic power up and running. Being here, there's an electric boiler, but we can't really make use of that yet. Okay, so we're probably going to need to research the Omnite power, if I'm being honest. So we got to wait for the automation tech cards to finish, which I don't think they can until we figure out how to make infinite wood. But that's fine. It needs 8 for each. So we just need 1 of each. We just need another Omnitractor and an Omniflog. Omniflog will recycle the water we need. There we go. And now, burner Omniflog, burner Omnitractor. There we go. We don't have access to pipes yet, which is going to make this difficult. But again, that is fine. Put that there. And we'll put that there. So we want to make Omnic water. And Omnic water will produce Omnic waste, which we'll need to figure out how to get rid of. But using this Omnitractor, we can make Omnifused wood, which needs wood and Omnic waste. So we can put the wood there. No, I said put the wood there, game. Thank you. And then we're going to replace this. There we go. You, my friend, are going to be making Omnitraction. I messed it up again. Alright. Omnic water. There we go. Omnic waste is going to go in there. That's going to give us Omnifused wood. And then we're going to need to run it to another Omnitractor, which will make normal wood. Then we run that back to the Omnitractor, and boom. Infinite wood. Omnitractor. There we go. Oh, nope. For a second, I thought I did it wrong, but I didn't. We did it right. All right. It's going to do that. They're going to be making normal wood. And all of you guys need power. That's easy to fix, though. We'll take these chutes. Have that go up. Like so. And then we take these burner inserters, put that there, put that there, put that there. You already have all the Omnite you need, so I'm going to take that out. It'll keep this stocked. And this is, should probably make a couple more of these burner inserters, just so that it stays stocked full of Omnites. Once it gets enough, there we go. It's going to be making Omnites. We have Omnic water and Omnic waste. Omnic waste has been fed into here. It's made some wood, but it's not enough. So what we're going to do is do that just to set it up. And there we are. There we go. We have 4 of those. Now I just need to make a wooden chest to act as a buffer. And actually, I'll just take 8 of these. Wooden chest. Wonderful. We're going to have that go there. We'll have this transport pipe come out of here. It's going to go into this chest. It's going to come out of that chest and immediately go into there. So, boom. There we go. We have a buffer, and it should be working infinitely now. Yep. We have infinite wood now. Wonderful. And it should build up. And once it builds up, the buffer should fill, and we can take the wood directly from there. Yep. There we go. And that's how it's done. Which means we have infinite basic circuit boards now. Alright. Now let's put these back in there. And let those work. Because we need to work on splitters. How far away from splitters are we? There we go, logistics. That gives us the basic splitters we need. And so that needs both of those, and it only needs 20. So to make that, we should be able to get that immediately after automation tech cards finish. So we're going to let that do its thing. In the meantime, we're going to take what this has left and have this working towards more iron ore. Just to make sure that doesn't shut off. So what I'm thinking is we're going to take a chute here. We're going to have a splitter. And the splitter is going to go to two sides. One side's going to be handling copper. The other side's going to be handling iron. We're going to have a line of omnitractors going down each side. And then both will feed into the same transport belt, which will then feed into a storage container that will handle them both. Or rather, the omnitractors will feed into a furnace, which will then go onto the same belt. That's the plan. And we have some points, so I'm just going to put some of it into mining and others into running. Now, I think we should run a little bit faster. Yep, we do. And mining is much faster as well. And we are full up on Omnic water. And we don't have a way to make Omnic waste either, unfortunately. Not yet, anyways. So, I wish there was an option to dump it. Yeah, output full. How much wood did that give us before it stopped, though? Quite honestly, not too much. But, again, that's fine. Because we almost have enough for the automation tech cards. I guess. Ooh, that actually could work. Yep. Alright, so here's my idea. We need more iron. We're going to take these, take that. And then we're going to have this chute. Which way do we want to have this come out? We can have it come out that way. And then we'll have a belt that goes around here. Going down. It's going to go down quite a bit. And then we take these burner labs. Again, this is not going to look pretty. But for right now, we're not trying to have it look pretty. We're trying to have it be productive. We're going to have 50 burner labs, which is honestly too much. But it should allow us to speed up the rate at which we handle this type of stuff. I'm going to have that go back up. There we go. Then we take the rest of these conveyor belts. Have it run like that. Make some more transport belts, because we will need it. There we go. Make a large amount of burner inserters. I have to make it look even. If it's not even, it looks ugly, and I don't like things that look ugly. We don't want ugly on our planet. That's fine. You can be ugly. I mean, hell, I'm ugly and I'm... Well, I'm not, but I can hope. There we go. That's done. It's wonderful. Let's keep on making these. Again, as many as we can afford for now. Shoot. And there we go. So these will be feeding the Omnites into the labs, keeping them fueled. And then, well, we don't really need any of these now, do we? Basic tech cards, boom. And we're going to put the rest of what we have in there. Automation tech cards, wonderful. These will start feeding it down to the ones below. Keep it nice and even, or as even as we can make it. Alright, so we need copper plates and iron gear wheels in an assembler. In a burner assembler. So for now, we'll take that, put that there. Have you been making those? There we go. We'll put that there. We'll make a bunch of iron gear wheels. We'll start with 100. And you need power, so let's give you power via coal. And Lord above, that's slow, but it will suffice for our needs so far. And right now, we need logistics. Let's let that work. Plenty of power. And once we're able to stock all of these, the speed will be pretty good, I would say. Let's wait for that to enter. Boom. Actually, we can make this better. We can make this better. Let's take the burner drill, put that there. Automation, boom. Boom, coal. There we are. And that's going to take the stuff it produces and put it in there. Alrighty. Ain't nothing like playing video games while drinking a beer. Ain't nothing better. we go. And logistics is almost done. Once we have logistics, it should be pretty easy to handle the rest of the stuff. Actually, no, we need electricity first too. Because we wouldn't be able to make this work without electric inserters, which is a problem. What is this? Multi-cylinder engine, fuel processing. That could be useful to get. The only problem is that we don't have anything to use the fuel on. Steam engines. There we go. That's the start of power. But for steam engines, we need fuel processing, electricity, basic fluid handling, and then we get steam engine. So we are going to have our work cut out for us. But again, it will not be too difficult. Okay. Let's see here. Would there be a way to make this better? Yes, there would be. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. And then we're going to have start of that transport belt. We'll have a chute going into there. All right. It's not going to be too big, but it doesn't need to be big. Size isn't always everything. God damn. All right. We'll have a line of these. And how are we going to do this effectively? All right. We'll start with that. And all of you guys are going to be making automation tech cards. All right. Now, this needs fuel. Now the question remains how we're going to feed fuel to where it needs to go. We don't have underground belts yet. Okay, so I know how we're gonna hook up the iron and the copper to this, but I don't know if we have long inserters. We could do that, but we don't. So hell. What? How do I undo this? I guess I can undo it that way. Is it obvious I have no idea what I'm doing? Because I don't. So we're just gonna have to do this the difficult way. There we go. That should be enough to start out. Then to finish what we were working on. Tree, get out of the way. Alright. Okay, we need one more. Omnifused wood. And then we're going to have that. And like 5 chests. Excuse me. Those need Omnite as well. It's fine though. That's helpful. This is only temporary. I can always get more. There we go. That should serve as a good start. And then we put the gear wheels there. And then half of the copper plates. And that's going to slowly fill up. Yep, and when it's done, it's going to be taking these these cards and put them down there, which will feed into there, to these science labs, and we will be, as they say, golden. Okie dokie. Literature club. LOL. Put the iron gear wheels there just so that it keeps on having a good stock. Logistics are finished. Awesome. This makes things so much easier for us. I'm going to take the loaders and replace what we already have with these. Because these do not require electricity or anything of the sort. There we are. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably replace what we already have with these more efficient ones. There we go. And these aren't limited by what they can feed in here. Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because they will be limited. So we're just going to put that chute back down there. Because it will put in only as much as it needs to, and then it will stop. Because if we put these in here, this buffer won't even matter. Because it'll just automatically load everything it can into here until this internal buffer is full. Which helps nobody, honestly. And there we go. Those are still working. We're going to start fuel processing now. Much faster. I approve. That's done. Electricity next. There we go. That's slowly increasing. Getting low on basic tech cards as well, which is not good. Okay. We don't have basic fluid handling yet, which is a problem. But we do have electrical stuff that we need. So... okay. We can make fuel processors, which is good. But again... okay. I wasn't wanting to do this, but it seems like this is the only way to do it at this point. There we go. And bada boom. Oh dear. There we go. That should start producing wood. Wonderful. We'll let that run for as long as it will. and harvest the wood when we come back. Actually, we do need to take what wood we have left. There we go. That should feed into it. And we should have electricity before too long. Let's let that finish up. And there we go. One step closer to power. Basic fluid handling only needs 10, which is great. Will this unlock? No, that just unlocks pipes for us. Okay. But when this is done, we will have steam engine, which means we can start making power. Which means these are no longer needed. Honestly, these assemblers I would never use anyways. Not even sure what these sentinels are used for. Guess we'll find out. Damage-ship research computer. No longer needed. You have served your purpose well, but you are no longer needed. Get the blank out of my face! And that stopped, which means that it's full on Omnites. It's fine. Steam engine. Let's get that operating. And now that we have all of that, we can start making water. So in order to do that, water is just Omnic water, and that creates Omnic waste, which is good, because we need Omnic water. Yeah, that only holds 3 spaces, so... No? No, actually, that could work. Okay. We'll remove this. Put that back down there. Steam engine finished. We have steam power, so we can start setting this up. Awesome. There we go. So what I'm thinking, so we have that go there. All right. Check this out. Have that route over here. We want you to be making Omnic water. There we go. There we go. That's going to be feeding into there. The Omnic waste will go into there. And Omnic water. We need normal water. So we need to go get some more Omnisium. Slowly but surely, we are getting close to what we need done. Put the rest of that crushed stone there. It doesn't have power. I kind of forgot about that. Shoot. Oh, whatever. You just put the coal there. Oh, and that's influenced by... Okay, so the electric furnaces are not influenced by it. Understood. Which is kind of stupid, honestly. But, hey. It is what it is. Long-handed inserters. Awesome. Those will definitely be useful. I'll just make 5 of each for now. And this will be producing... I want you, my... Oh, wait, you don't make water. Never mind. The Omnitractor makes water. Okay. Basic water omnitraction. There we go. You don't have power. That's fine. And the Omnic-Based. We'll set that up right there. Boom. Steady supply of Omnic-Based, and the excess Omnium is being turned into, or excess Omnic water is being turned into water. And then the water can be used to power the steam engines, which we will start making. Crap. Well, this is slightly annoying. But hey. Can't have everything we want now, can we? You make water. Boom. Elysium. I just like underwater or underground pipes. It makes it look a lot more neat and gives a lot of more open space to do stuff. There we go. Wow. I forgot how large this was. Okay. So we'll start making the power right about here. Which means we need the boilers. Start with 10. Which means we're only going to need about 5 normal boilers. And then... Okay. Take the boiler. Wait, what am I doing? I can do that. 1, 2, 1. There we go. Water is flowing. Those will need power, obviously. Well, not power, but fuel. Damn it. There we go. 1, 2. Get this wood out of the way. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. That's a good start for power. And then we're going to need to take some... Can these fuel processors take Omnium? Let's see. They can. Okay. Well, that just makes things a lot more easier for us. Sorry, there was a... How the hell is there... Never mind. Okay. That has water. And fuel processor... What were we doing before I got distracted by an unwanted visitor in my room? There we go. That's going to be feeding into there. Then from there, boom. That's how we're going to do it. Then make a bunch of these electric inserters, because the other ones have been rendered completely obsolete. And there's a tree in the way. Let's get that tree out of the way. Okie dokie. Boom. They have no power, but that will soon be rectified. There we go. Okie dokie. Processed fuel. Probably should grab a bit of this just so that it starts up. Chuck the processed fuel in there. And boom! We have a power grid running now. Awesome. The question is, though, will it be enough to start a surplus, or do I need to add one more? Because if I have to add one more, it will be a little bit annoying, but it can be done. Let's see. Let's let it go for a bit. Wait, are we low on water? No, we have water, so why is this not working? Oh, the output is full. Alright, so it looks like it's building up. How can we make this even more efficient? Okay, so that's going to fill up. But instead of having to wait for 10 years, we can just do a bit of this. That should be more than enough fuel processors. And if I had belt, I forgot to install belt balancers. If I had belt balancers, this would be so much easier. But that's fine. We'll have that do that. And we need more transport belts. Put the the blah, 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 blah. English, I don't know it. It's my freaking first language and I don't understand it. Input priority is going to be to the right. Output priority is to the left. All right. And now that we have that, boom. Then we're going to get rid of that. Rotate this so that it goes up. And we're going to have 2 on each. Son of a gun. There we go. Replace the transport belt that I accidentally removed like a goof. I'm going to make some small iron electric poles. Boom, 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 boom. Then we connect it to power like so. And boom. Plenty of power. Steady supply of power too. Alrighty. And now we can start putting together that stuff that we need. Okay, so that is still producing omnic waste. It's just being slow, which is fine. How much wood have we gathered so far? 1.5k. And we don't have any more copper cable, so we need more copper plates, but that's fine because we're starting to work on that. I want you to be making some more copper. Okie dokie. Put the loader there. And for the start, again, belt balancers would be useful, but I forgot to install that. Make sure these stay stocked up. That has 127 of those advanced ones. That's good. Okay, that's still going out. And let's go ahead and grab us a splitter. We're going to start that there. Is this enough to start? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm trying to think in my brain what I want to, how I want to set this up. Okay, so we need more Omnites. Take half of that. Then we'll take all the copper plates this can provide. Okay, I think we're good to start. So, first things first, these will all need to go into these burner Omni tractors. Yep. Alrighty. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just have it feed off of this. Yeah, I don't need the splitter. Okay. What are we planning? What was I doing? There we go. There we go. That'll be 7. And then this is going to be separated. I am going to need to get rid of the crushed stone, I just now realized. So it can't be these cannot be this close to each other, unfortunately. Put some more points into mining, just so that I can pick these up faster. Much faster. There we are. And keep on doing that. We're going to have it go that way just until I can figure out how we want to play this. So we're going to need a lot of splitters. Let's make a few of these. We're going to have a chute go out through the middle of these, each of them. And we're going to have to put a filter for crushed stone. There we go. Crushed stone, rights. Output priority. Okay, so input priority is going to be to the right, which is exactly how I want to do it. Let's finish doing these. Alrighty. I forgot to set these to go to the right as well. Oops. Easy fix. Okay. Let me take a bunch more of these loaders. Okay. So these will all probably feed into a singular chest, while the ores and the like will go into furnaces. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to need to personally put down these conveyor belts. It's fine. Wait, shoot. No, that won't work. Dang it. Okay. How do we want to play this? Okay. I think I've come up with an idea. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it will. So what we need to do is ultimately have all this stone feed into there, the crushed stone. So we're going to have to put a loader there. Let's see if this works. All right. So that, and that. It's not going to look pretty, again. But right now, we're just trying to figure things out so it doesn't need to look pretty. All right. I'm probably making this a lot more complex than it needs to be, but it is what it is. There we go. Then we take the stone forges like this. We'll have this one be iron plate. Same for you. You'll be making iron ore. There we go. And both of these will need fuel. Okay. So we'll have loaders outputting everything these make onto a singular belt. Question remains, though, how are we going to get fuel to it? Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do the single route idea. Although we do have access to electrical furnaces. But those aren't augmented by efficient smelting. Are they? I don't think they are. I know omnisium isn't, but is iron? Okay, we need to test this. And it is not. Okay. So we're going to have to use normal stone furnaces. Which means the idea that I wanted to use, we're not going to be able to. Alright. Then we just have to replicate everything here. Another transport belt going down the middle. We're going to use one of these fancy splitters. And then we need to make these long-handed inserters. We need more iron. Heck with it. There we go. Okay. Here we go. This works perfectly. Awesome. Now we just copy the same thing on the other side. And bada bing, bada boom. We have what we need. Alright. We'll have that do that. It's going to be uneven. I do not want it to be uneven. Alright. Just chuck these down like so. Do what we were doing before. Alrighty. And then take the chutes. Alrighty. So that's just about everything we need. Again, that's good. These are all going to be making copper. I said copper, not iron. There we go. I do want it to be going to the same belt, so we're gonna have to do the semi-ugly route. Okay. And then how did we do this? This is just a lot of replication here. I'm aware this may sound boring, but for a calculating mind, and we are all calculating minded here, should be pretty easy. Let's have those all split up like they should be. Okay. By the way, if y'all are still watching by this point, throw a comment "Derg" down below. Let's see if anyone can do it. Let's see how many of y'all can do it. I believe y'all can do it. I believe a lot of you can. Okay. And ba-boom. That will feed through the belts into the chest. And how else? Okay. Take the rest of these splitters. And these will be reversed. Crushed stone, you are going to the right, and input is going to be from the left. Filter stone. No. The input is from the left, output is to the right. Okay. Stone, right, left. Stone, right, left. Stone, right, lefty. Stone, right, left. Yes, even I sometimes wonder what the hell I'm going on about. Okay. So it don't look the prettiest, but again, it don't need to be. Alrighty. And you, as said, are going to be making copper. Alright, awesome. Gotta stop. I gotta stop misplacing. Son of a monkey's uncle. Yes, that is a word. I just made it up. Write it down. There we go. And dang it. Out of transport belts. But it don't matter none because we should be good here. Ah, hell. There we go. Again, it is not going to look pretty by any means whatsoever. But it doesn't need to look pretty. It just needs to work. I swear, I feel like a broken record with the amount of times I've been saying that. Forgot to hook these up so that it's going down the conveyor belts. Whoops. Alright. There we go. And let's finish hooking these things up to power. All right. And finally, all we need to do and it should be working now. Yes. Oh, right. It doesn't have any fuel running to it. Whoops. It should now though. Everything is working as it should. Incredible. Is the copper being made? Yes, it is. In small amounts. But once these start up, we should have a large amount of power. Okay. And now, all that remains is to route these to the chest they need to go to. Later, we probably should put a warehouse here, but until then, there we go. Oh, I love it when everything comes together perfectly. Oh, I absolutely love it. Okay, but just to make sure the stuff is maintainable, are we producing a net positive? We are not. Not a problem, though, because we have more workers going out to mine. And everything is self-sustaining, for the most part, except for this automation stuff, which we are going to do in the next episode. But everything is working flawlessly, and I could not be happier about it. Probably should figure out a way to optimize this better, but truthfully, I'm not sure how. If any of you guys know what I should do to optimize this and make it even better, let me know in the comments. Seriously. Because this is a great start for us so far. An amazing start. Well, I mean, if I do say so myself. Okay. And we are at a net positive. Sweet. So this is all we've done this episode. Everything looks good so far. So I guess this is where I'm going to leave it. Y'all enjoyed it? Feel free to leave a like, leave a subscribe. Y'all disliked it, dislike it. It's all entirely up to you. Y'all show enough love on this video, I'll make another. But as always, keep the flame burning, y'all. Peace.